Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to my channel and to a Punched Out Thursday to Die For with Kathy, Krista, myself, Dorothy, Rebecca, and Sonia. And today I will be using this picture of my youngest grandson, Malachi, wearing a pair of bunny ears. So I thought I'd make a bird with bunny ears on it. I used the 2-inch punch, and now I'm just getting a sliver of the same size punch to put on the top of my bird's head. I just love it when kids wear bunny ears. They are just so cute. I'm showing those dies there, and they're stitch dies, and I took the smallest one. I tried the other one to make them a little bit taller, but they were too wide. So I decided the smallest one was just right. And I'm adding pink to it just, for the center part of the ear. If I could have found something smaller that was oval, I might have put pink cardstock there or hunted for a little teeny tiny gingham because his has gingham in the center. And it is pink. I am sure these at one time probably belonged to his sister, but somebody put them on him. And I put both of the eyes pretty close together, and I'm putting the black part right there in the middle of the face for a confused looks, what I want on my little I started to say bunny rabbit, but no, my little bird. And I cut a square for the beak. I cut it a little bit too big because I cut it in advance, but I just put it up there against it so I could see how it looked and knew it was going to be too big. So I cut it a little bit smaller, and now I put the two pieces together, and I kind of offset them a little bit for to go more with his confused look. And this is probably the closest thing I've ever used to making wings on any of it, the winged animals or birds, whatever that I have made. And I used the feather from Spellbinders and made his wings. Well, I'm going to have him like he's thrown up in the air saying, "What next?" But yeah, it didn't take long to make, and you can make them with different things. And this is from my cards because I made some Easter cards, and these were leftovers, and I'm going to go ahead and use them on my layout. And there is some eggs in there, and I'm going to use them too. And one of the birds that from my cards, the beak opens and shuts. Like it made me think of birds, when you're feeding the mother's feeding them. And so, yeah, it's beak opened. Oh, and here I got sidetracked. I forgot to use my dragonfly punch to make some hair sticking up on my bird, or feathers in this case, I guess. And so I went back and did that before I went on. And the papers I'm using are all, I think, from Echo Park. They're not all necessarily the same collection. And in fact, that one that is laying there, that's the biggest green looking one, the one I'm putting the adhesive on right now, it is from the paper pad, and so it's only one-sided. And I think that little polka dotted one is too from the paper pad. Yeah, it's white, so yeah, it's from the paper pad too. I just pulled out some scraps I thought I'd like to make my layout with, and I wanted the more bluish green tones. Since I was doing a layout for a boy, I could not believe how much pink stuff I had in that iris container. I thought, boy, I need to get a hold of some more Easter stuff with more blue in it. I went ahead and did the frame ahead of time because I thought I might use that scrap, and I didn't, but I did it ahead of time anyway. When I was thinking about doing the layout, this plaid one, well, I guess it is gingham because it's don't have any other colors in it, but I thought it'd be great for my basket, and my basket's gingham too. It's going to be, you know, it's gingham too, and but it's a lot smaller and tighter pattern than this one is, and that one's more of a loose gingham, in my opinion. But the basket is Sizzix, and it's one of the old red dies. So it's been around a long time. I think it was my first Sizzix die for the big ones, the steel rule. Well, that's all my, at the time, that is all my die cut machine cut. But not real long after that, they made the adapter so I could use Sizzlets in there. But I used my Fisker's grass punch, and I punched out a string of grass there, well, 12 inches. And I'm going to put some around the top edge there. You're not going to see a whole lot of it by the time I put the eggs in there, but I'm going to put it around there, and I'm clipping and then gluing so it'll curve. So it's a clip, glue, and curve, uh, the 3 C's. And I'm going to put it around the back there and trim it to fit so that anything that the eggs don't cover back there, you can see some grass sticking up. And the eggs are the ones that was in the card kit. They were already punched, so yeah, I'm using them. I thought I'd have all day to do this layout, and then other things came up, and I had to leave and go up picking a prescription up because, 3 days ago they didn't have it, and they were saying, we're trying to find it, you might have to go somewhere else. And so I had to do that. So I thought, why not get groceries and do a couple of other things while I'm at it? And yeah, and then come evening, I thought, I have not done the layout for Punched Out Thursday tomorrow. So yeah, that is the reason this picture got scrapped today, because I knew I had the other little birds to go with it. I forgot about the eggs though. So the eggs are a bonus. And since I had so many, I really filled that basket up with them. The bow is a little die that I got. I think it come with a whole set, and I put all the little bows right there in a drawer next to me so they wouldn't get lost. I lost one day. It fell off the magnetic thing into the floor, and they're so small. So I thought, I'm going to just keep them all handy, take them off the die sets and put them right here. And that has worked so well, so much better than always worrying about them. I lost a little bitty bug one day and was amazed I found it. Yeah, it was right there in the corner of the door frame. But I put my basket down and I put some grass behind it, and I'm going to put my 3 little birds on there. And the 2 bottom ones are going to be half and half as far as foam tape so that they can go behind the basket, since I did add foam tape to them behind the basket, in front of the basket. And then the other one is going to be on top, the little happy bird that's got his wings spread up, because he's all excited about that basket of eggs. But I forgot after I got done, well, when I first pulled the 2 extra birds out, I was going to show you a couple things I did different. I used butterflies, there they are, for one bird's wings. And then the other one, I used my holly berry branch. And then I also used it for the hair on, no, I used grass for the hair on top of that little bird. And it's the same grass that was down there on the bottom, only it's blue. And the alphas that I'm using for my title is Echo Park, Letterbox, and then the other one is Diamond Press, and those are called Outline. And yeah, other than that, a couple more eggs, I'll be done with this layout. So it was super quick since I had it a little bit done ahead of time. But yeah, isn't Malachi cute with those ears on his head? I was thinking of the other word, headband. Headband, yeah, it's a headband with ears on his head. But there's all 4 of them faux bunnies right there in front of you. And that one on the left, I think he's just adorable. And this one is the one with the feathers for the wings, and I use the dragonfly tails for the dragonfly wings for the hair. or feathers that are sticking up there. And this is the one with the butterflies upside down for wings. And so whatever kind of punch you can find, you can use. And of course, the little beak, you know, it was just a little square cut out. And so was that one. I just did a black one and then put an orange one behind it and glued it on there. And see my attempt at a diaper? Did it, and then I thought, oh, I forgot to put the feet down farther. So it's not a diaper, it's his belly. And there's the basket with the eggs, and I love that basket. I've had it so long. It is just so cute. But yeah, be sure to check the other gals out. Their links will be down there below, and you can see what they did today with their dies and their punches. But if you leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you liked the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so much. But I hope you all have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. Bye.